Uh, Eternal Squad. I'd like to thank y'all for watching this video. I guess this is what it looks like and feel like to have the universe working through you and using you as a vessel to speak to the masses of people. And I appreciate God. I appreciate Almighty God. I appreciate the Most High. I appreciate my ancestors. I appreciate my angels. I appreciate my angelic beings. I appreciate my spiritual protection right now. You feel me? It's a lot going on right now, but we at peace. And I just want to talk to you guys about my experience on quote-unquote Planet Kai, quote-unquote Earth, quote-unquote in this dimension, in this false-ass matrix, in this dream world. One thing about this dream world, you had millions of lifetimes, millions of experiences in this dream world. We choose to come back every time. And me being who I am, I experienced a lot in this world. I suffer from quote-unquote PTSD, but I don't believe in PTSD. I just believe in trauma. You feel me? I suffer from a lot of trauma, and I like to make a joke out of my trauma so I can continue to heal my trauma. I like to make a story out of my trauma so I can get more to the story. I like to make an example out of my trauma so I can help other people reflect on their trauma and go within themselves and have a good time just telling their story to the world. I'm gonna tell you a story about my first shootout type shit, you feel me? I heard God telling me, like, I gotta speak more about my experience being on Planet Kai and my experience being on quote-unquote Earth, but it's Planet Kai to me. My experience being here, growing up to me, it was very difficult, especially in this lifetime. In my previous lifetime, it was very difficult because it was a repeated cycle. My dad, my uncles, my cousins, it's a repeated cycle. I am my dad, I am my uncle, I am my cousins. Like, we just swapping out characters. We going through the same repeated cycle over and over, and I'm truly, honestly able to say that I broke the cycle in this lifetime. And what it feel like to be in a shootout? It's a feeling of a rush. It's a feeling of a rush. You ever seen something that made you feel so excited? You ever seen the movie and it's a scary part in the movie, but you're not expecting it? That's what it feel like being a shootout. It feels like God is literally in the middle of the shootout, because God is literally in the middle of the shootout. It's a supernatural experience. One thing about being in the shootout, it's a supernatural experience. It's very spiritual. When the bullets are flying, the bullets are actually dodging. Like, you are actually dodging the bullets. Like, the bullets are not even close to hit you. That's the crazy part about being in the Matrix. The bullets are not close to hit you. Like, it's not gonna hit you. That shit's so crazy. Like, it be shootouts that's 100 rounds. Nobody is hit. That's God in the middle of the shootout swiping the bullets. So, as I remember and really go back to that feeling of me being in the shootout, God is controlling my body. You're literally watching yourself have a shootout with another version of you. That's how crazy this shit is. So imagine shooting at somebody, and that person you are shooting at is yourself. And every time you shoot at this motherfucker, none of the bullets clicking, none of the bullets hitting, and you so close to this motherfucker. You like, what the? I swear I got aim. No, that's not how it works in the Matrix. So you are very conscious of what's going on in the middle of a shootout. You're having a rush to your brain. And when your brain has too much of a blood flow, your brain goes into complete survival mode. Your brain goes into complete army mode. Like, you literally in army mode because it's literally a war against yourself. Imagine you going to war with yourself and you know how powerful you are. That shit is scary. Anybody that's ever been in a shootout before, you can vouch for this. That shit is scary because you don't know where are those bullets going. That bitch fucking around hit your forehead. That bitch fucking around hit your leg. That bitch fucking around hit your chest. That bitch fucking around hit your spine. Now you paralyzed. That it's so of a movie. And I remember one time I was on psychedelics. It was a normal day. It was a normal day. And just like this, I promise you. And walk out the crib, I smell death in the air. One thing about this shit in the Matrix, you smell death in the air. You smell death around the corner. You can feel karma catching up to you. Anybody that's in the streets right now, anybody that's doing illegal activities, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. You can just feel that shit. It's like, before you even walk out the crib, you feel a breeze of cold air. You like, damn. And you question yourself. You ask yourself a question like, should we go outside today? And your pride get in the way, your ego get in the way. You like, yeah, I'm going outside. I ain't hiding from nobody. But you don't know that you don't know that you are literally hunting your own self down. This how this game is. You hunt your own self down. That shit is scary. You know what you was doing? All that shit you was doing? Now, imagine yourself hunting you down. Imagine yourself looking for you. Yourself is looking for you. Every time you go outside, yourself is looking for you. So, as soon as I step outside, the sun hit me. I'm like, damn. And when that sun hits you, you like, today's gonna be a good day, but you feel the need to talk to God now. You haven't talked to God in weeks, months. But now you feel the need to talk to God because it's a sunny day. You know what happens on sunny days. When that melon touch your skin, everybody acting cranky. Everybody got their shirt off. Everybody doing drugs. Everybody trying to just look for a come up. Everybody just living in low vibrational energy. Everybody living in demonic energy. Everybody sharing their life with demonic forces. So, I'm talking to God. I'm like, God, protect me today. In my head, though, I'm not speaking out to the universe. I'm speaking to God in my head because something don't feel right. Of course, when you come out the house, you never leave it in the house, no matter if you a felon or not. You never leave it in the house. Because this shit is real. You know how many people get away with murder? Y'all gotta start really thinking about this shit. This shit ain't no joke. But look. Walking down the street. Something don't feel right. I get to a mailbox. And at this time, I'm very paranoid. Especially when you in the streets. When you do illegal activities, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. You definitely paranoid. You definitely schizophrenic. You definitely glitching. You definitely glitching because yourself is literally hunting your ass down. And that's a scary feeling. So I get to a mailbox. As soon as I turn around, I see a white van. And this bitch long as fuck. It's like a truck. first thing that come up in your mind is, that must be the cable people. It can't be them. I just got out the house. No, it can't be them. Let me make sure I'm recording. But it's like, it can't be them. I just got out the house. Man. You get that feeling. God telling you to stop. This shit's so crazy. God tell you to stop. And you just stop. I'm on my phone. I look at my phone. I see the time. And when you have a connection with God, or when you grow up in a religious home, you know of God. So God sent his angels to protect you. Look at the phone. You see an angel number. You see 444, 333. Something don't feel right. And when you are on psychedelics, you see shit for what it is. I popped the shroom before I walked out the crib. You feel me? You can just feel the energy in the air. You know what I'm saying? And the shrooms hit. I'm like, it must be the shrooms. Like, nah, this shit real. Like, this shit is real. Shit really real, y'all. Look. So, it's 4 mailboxes. Picture this man in the mailbox. 1, 1, 1, and 1. The car stopped on top of the hill, in the middle of like not in the middle, but on the side of the thing, like a sidewalk, and there's a house right there. So I'm thinking, that's the cable people. It's the cable people. I'm tripping. I'm thinking it's the shrooms tripping me out. But you know when something is off. You know when something is finna happen before it even happens. That's the crazy thing about shootouts. You know it's finna happen. You know the ops finna slide. Motherfuckers, you see motherfuckers like, hey, the ops finna slide, but like, you like, how the fuck you know that? They just said it. It's telepathic communication. It's telepathy. These motherfuckers send you a message before they even come. So, I pat right here. I'm good. So it relieved me in a way, but I'm sitting right there for like a good 30 seconds. I'm like, something not right. I believe they was watching me the whole time. I believe they was watching me come out the house. They watched me take a deep breath. They watched me walk down the street to get to the mailbox. They watching me. They watching me. They watch you. You feel me? So, God said, duck. Oh, shit. It was just like that. God said, duck. This shit felt like a movie. One thing about this shit, you always hear a loud, like a loud, intense voice. It sounds like a man's voice, and it sounds like a woman's voice. You don't really know what it is, but it sounds like it came from out of fucking space somewhere. Like, did anybody hear that shit? Type shit. The car sped up. And when the car sped up, 2 people hop out the car. The passenger seat and the driver's seat. They both hop out the car. You feel me? The guy said duck. And say for example, there's a car right here. They in the middle of the street. There's a car on this side of the road. And it's a car on this side of the road. So it's 2 cars right here. And they in the middle of the street. And they hopping out the car by the mailbox trying to get to me. God said, run. So you know what I did? I ran. They shooting. You feel me? They shooting at you. It's shit so crazy. When you in the shootout, the bullets is going in slow motion, if you believe it or not. You can feel the bullets going past your ear. You can feel the bullets skimming your knees. You can hear the bullets fucking going past your shoes. You can feel the wind. So I'm feeling wind. When I'm running, they still behind me trying to chase me. First, they was shooting like they was standing up shooting like this, but they started moving. It's like some AI shit, yo, no bullshit. So I ran behind the car. I'm running down the street. I ran behind the car. I'm like, you feel me? I'm like this now. I'm like this now. When a motherfucker get like this, just know he finna shoot back. 2 motherfuckers, bro. That shit so crazy. These motherfuckers look like me. These quote unquote beings are me in a different vessel. Like these motherfuckers on me, they are me because the aim was so good. How did these bullets not hit me? These niggas aim was so good. They was literally me There was AIs. There was literally me hopping out of different portals, dimensions, whatever. So I take cover. I just heard something. Take cover behind a black car. The back plate of the back car says, God. It says, let God in. Everything is happening so slow. I believe the shootout lasted for like an hour. That's how it felt. And my brain is working on 100%. I'm seeing everything for what it is. I'm understanding these people that are shooting at me, they are me. They are me. This is the Matrix fucking with me. So you know what? I'm gonna say it all. So I shot back. It's shit so crazy. God said, shoot. I'm like, God want me to shoot? Like, what the? God said, shoot. So God said, shoot. They still shooting at me. All the bullets is flying, bouncing and shit, going in slow motion. I'm watching the bullets go past my face. I'm like, what the fuck? So, everything is slow motion. I'm freezing. It feel like I'm freezing. It felt like it took me an hour to pull the trigger. Once I pulled the trigger, I never really understood this what it feel like to shoot a gun. It felt so spiritual. It felt like a motherfucking video game. So I felt like the way I'm shooting, I'm like this. I believe my lips was moving when I was shooting. So I'm and as I'm shooting it, all the bullets is going the opposite way from what I'm aiming it at. I'm shooting straight, but the bullets is going left, right, up, down. Like, what the fuck? And these motherfuckers, they just ran. I'm watching these motherfuckers shoot at me. I'm literally facing, this is the car right here. I'm facing the motherfuckers that shooting at me. And then everything is in slow motion. Everything is moving slow, fast. I can't really comprehend because my mind is moving at 100%. Bah. Shit's so crazy. I couldn't believe it. So, all of a sudden, when I'm shooting at them, they look at their gun and say, "Oh shit, my gun is jammed." So they ran back to the car. That day was the day I thought I died. That day was the day I questioned, was I living or was I dead? How come these motherfuckers shot over 30 times? Over 30 times. And none of them hit me? None of these bullets hit me. And these motherfuckers had great aim. All the bullets skimming past me and shit. I didn't even get glazed, nigga. You can't tell me we don't live in a video game. You can't tell me that we don't come back. You can't tell me that shit. You can't tell a nigga like me that shit. Cause I know you lying. I know you trying to fuck with my mind. So they left. And as they driving away, it seems like the car just disappeared. Now I'm thinking I'm tripping. This how I knew I wasn't tripping. What's it? It was a car. I'm trying to give y'all a point of view. But it was a car on the street. The car on the street, you know what I'm saying? The car was behind. It's a house right there. That's the lady car. And you wanna know something crazy? None of them bullets hit the cars. None of them bullets hit the mailbox. I don't even think it was the shell cases on the ground, nigga. I'm tripping. I'm thinking I'm tripping. But the lady come out running out the crib like, are you okay? They thought I was dead. The lady came out the fucking house screaming and shit like, are you okay? Are you okay? And I'm thinking I'm dead. I'm like, and I hear a guy says, hug the lady. I hugged the lady. I hugged the lady. I hugged the lady. And the lady was an angel. That lady was the only one that came out of her house. It was a lady and her daughter was in the window. The lady came out the house like someone died. I thought I really died. I'm thinking I'm dead. Until I hugged the lady, I'm like, I'm not dead. It's the shrooms. I'm tripping. Man, I didn't even go home. I said, I can't go home. I gotta go somewhere else. What the fuck is happening? I had to really go somewhere else to really comprehend what the fuck was going on. Was I dreaming? Did I die? Like, I couldn't really understand it because I was on the shroom trip. And this shit really have you really go through a whole motherfucking portal of life. This the scary shit. It's the people that's really shooting at us, really our ops, or is really us? You gotta start questioning shit, young nigga. This shit is real. So I knew that day we was in the video game. I knew that day I was living a simulation. I knew that day I had a shit. I don't even know, but I knew that day like life wasn't life. This shit ain't just you live and die. Nah, that was me literally shooting at me, trying to kill me. So when you in the streets, you literally playing a game of your own game. That's your game. You're playing a game of your own game. You know what I'm saying? You make the rules to your games. You the creator of the game. And you're the glitch in the game. You feel me? So start questioning the shit. Cause a lot of motherfuckers going through this shit right now. A lot of motherfuckers went through this experience, but they not gonna accept it. They not gonna accept what reality really is. It's a game that you created. It's a game that is your imagination. So these people that you are beefing with are not actually people. These people are computer program bots in this simulation of your game. They're out here to destroy you. Just how you are living, the way you are living is the way they are living. And the way they are living is the way you are living. Everything you do, they do. Everything you eat, they eat. They are literally you. They are literally you. What you put out, it comes back. Your ass is gonna hunt your ass down. You're not untouchable in this motherfucking world. I thought I was untouchable. Until God really showed me some shit, I'm like, nah. God is trying to give me a motherfucking wake up call before I be back in this motherfucker. And look at me now, I'm back in this motherfucker. Why go on, man?